Looking at Nvidia here today on the daily time frame, you can see that it has been going up steadily over the past few months, and right now we're seeing price pull back into the daily demand zone at 164.40 all the way down to 157.60. So we're seeing that first little pullback come in here, and we're looking for a nice little pop back up to retest this high area. Okay, so this is just a nice little pullback over the next week. I'm anticipating seeing price kind of come down here a little bit more, maybe chop around and then retest the highs is what I'd like to see happen here on Nvidia. As we look down into the hourly time frame, you can notice that these are the two hourly time frame zones, support zones that price is interacting with right now. You can see how price just barely kissed this zone, bounced out, and I think it'll go through to this next zone down below. So possibly a good buying opportunity down here inside of support, which is inside of daily demand. Again, looking to retest the highs just to see truly how strong are these highs over here. So that's what we're looking at here on Nvidia. Looking at Sears today here on the daily time frame, you can see that it has been going back and forth and back and forth. We're just going to draw out these levels here together to be aware of. First off, I would be aware of this level up here at 1040 all the way up to about 1150. This is the first level of supply that I see happening here on the big daily time frame. And down below, we also need to be where is price going to find demand? Okay, where have the supply and demand curves shifted to? So down here, I would say this is the area of demand that I'm looking at right now. And let's go ahead and change the color of that zone here, just so that we have the right color. Green representing demand, red representing supply or resistance. So we got both sides of the coin there, and I'm really seeing price kind of bounce back and forth in between this range. It has made a new high, and now it's just kind of right in the middle of no man's land. So I would like to see a good bounce off of demand down below before returning up high up here into the $11 amount. So moving down into the hourly time frame, what do we see down here? Why is price doing what it's doing as far as support and resistance goes? Well, down here on the bottom side, we do have some nice little support going on there, and we have some kind of new support coming out right here too, okay? And on the big on the flip side, we also have resistance coming into play as well. So let's go ahead and draw some of those resistance levels. We do have a little bit of resistance that's not correlated with a big daily zone right here, starting at about $10 and working its way down to about $9.50 roughly. So those are the major levels that I see coming into play. Okay, the other level that I need to be aware of is right here too. Okay, so a little bit of fresh resistance coming into effect right there. So those are the major support and resistance levels. Again, these things are in between these big daily zones. So overall, I'm looking at more support being respected overall. So I would like to get to the range. I believe that we have turned the trend to the upside here on Sears, so I'm looking for price to go up. We do see price respecting this level here over the past few hours, so I'd like to see resistance being retested at $9.20 and then going on up into the daily time frame at $10.